Good morning, St. Vitus staff. This is Bev, your friendly counselor, coming to you from my lovely home office with a new topic. And so today we're going to talk about when we get more bad news, even when we're in a crisis. I don't know about you, but I pick up the paper and I already know things are bad. I know that jobs are lost. I know that people are having a hard time. I know schools are closed. I know families are difficult. And now we have more bad news, okay? Well, this is really hard to take. I don't know about anybody else, but it's really hard to take. And this makes our confusion, our anxiety, our lack of concentration, it makes us faint. It makes us slow to the point we can't even think. And I'm just feeling like I'm falling deeper and deeper into a hole. Have you ever felt that way? Do you ever feel that way? Well, this is a time when you have to do some self-talk. You really have to pull yourselves up by the bootstraps. And you have to remember some things. You have to remember that this is only temporary. And you say to yourself, this is only a temporary shutdown. We have to remember the good things, like when Tracy told us this morning that our days are going to be counting and we're going to get out at the normal time. That's an awesome thing to remember. We know that it's going to end just like everybody else. It's going to end at the same time. So everybody else is going to get out of this just like you. And we also know we're in a journey that's a tunnel, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. So your body may need a lot more sleep. It might even need medication to help you get through it. And if that happens, don't be afraid to ask for it. So here's some things you can act on. First of all, just shut off all your devices. Even though you were seeing them like 2 or 3 times a day, you may cut it down to once, okay? Even more, stay away from people or situations that are stressful or negative. Just stay away from them. You avoid them. There are physical signs, there are psychological signs, there are mental signs. After you hear more bad news, it's just taking you down more. Well, you say, what can I do to help myself? That's a really good question. So here's some things you might do. You spend time with positive people or positive situations that comfort you, that bring you comfort. Family or friends or colleagues or church. You spend time with people or situations that make you feel good. You eliminate all the negative things in your life so you can focus on, again, just to take care of yourself. Because if you can take care of yourself, then you can take care of others and your family and your kids. To avoid getting bad news, well, it's interesting. It's like a double whammy, okay? First, you have to absorb the shock. You have to say, wow, I have to come to grips with this. Then you have to have a plan. How am I going to help myself? What am I going to do? And third, I have to keep myself centered. And then we have scripture, which tells us that I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. I hope this helped you getting bad news in a crisis. Bye-bye, this is your friendly counselor. Call me by phone, email, or Zoom. Pass it on to anyone, and stay healthy and well.